Mother Teresa Catholic missionary. Mother Teresa was a Catholic missionary who gained international recognition for her humanitarian work in the slums of Calcutta. Albanian by birth, she went to India as a nun and missionary, where she received the call within the call, an order to help the poor, sick, and dying. August 26, 1910, 5 September 1997, aged 87. Cause of death: cardiac arrest. Chris Farley, actor and comedian. Chris Farley was an American actor and comedian who started out with Chicago's Second City Theater and was later a cast member with Saturday Night Live from 1990 to 1995. Subsequently, Farley acted in a number of films, including Airheads, 1994, Black Sheep, 1996, and Almost Heroes, 1998. February 15, 1964, December 18, 1997, aged 33. Cause of death: drug overdose of opiates and cocaine. Michael Hutchence rocker Michael Kelland. John Hutchence, 22 January 1960, 22 November 1997, was an Australian singer, songwriter, and actor. He was the co-founder, lead singer, and lyricist of the rock band INXS from 1977 until his death in 1997. The band sold more than 50 million records worldwide and was inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame in 2001. January 22, 1960, 22 November 1997, aged 37. Cause of death: suicide. Toshiro Mifune, actor and writer. Toshiro Mifune was a Japanese actor best known for his collaborations with director Akira Kurosawa, especially works such as Rashomon, 1950, and Seven Samurai, 1954. Mifune was born in Qingdao to parents Tokuzo and Sen Mifune. He spent his childhood in Dalian before serving in the Japanese Army Aviation Division during World War II. April 1, 1920, December 24, 1997, aged 77. Cause of death: multiple organ failure. Melvin Calvin, biochemist. Melvin Calvin was an American chemist whose work on photosynthesis earned him the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1961. Known for his research on the Calvin cycle, he made significant contributions to our understanding of the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy. April 8, 1911, January 8, 1997, aged 85. Cause of death: cancer. John Denver, country singer. One of the most popular acoustic artists of the 1970s and one of its best-selling artists. By 1974, he was firmly established as America's best-selling performer, and AllMusic has described Denver as among the most beloved entertainers of his era. December 31, 1943, 1997, aged 53. Cause of death: plane crash. Deng Xiaoping, paramount leader of China. Deng Xiaoping was a Chinese revolutionary and politician who was a significant figure in the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. He is recognized for leading China towards a market economy after the Cultural Revolution, and for introducing a series of political and economic reforms in the 1980s, a policy famously known as the Opening Up and Reform. August 22, 1904, February 19, 1997, aged 92. Cause of death: lung infection and Parkinson's disease. Christopher Wallace, rapper. Born Christopher Wallace in Bedford-Stuyvesant, New York. The Notorious B.I.G. was a pioneering gangsta rapper famous for his rivalry with West Coast rapper Tupac Shakur, who was shot and killed a mere 6 months after Tupac himself. May 21, 1972, March 9, 1997, aged 24. Cause of death: murdered in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. Gianni Versace, fashion designer. Gianni Versace was an Italian fashion designer and founder of the luxury fashion house Versace. He's best known for his bold designs that helped define the look of the 1980s and 1990s, as well as his close relationships with celebrities. December 2, 1946, July 15, 1997, aged 50, cause of death, gunshot. Diana Spencer, Princess of Wales. Diana was the wife of Prince Charles from 1981 until their divorce in 1996. Their relationship and eventual breakup drew enormous media scrutiny from around the globe. The object of worldwide press attention during and after her marriage, Diana became a media sensation. July 1, 1961, August 31, 1997, aged 36, cause of death, car crash. Eugene Stoner, inventor. Eugene Stoner was an American firearms designer, best known for developing the AR-15 rifle, which was later adapted into the military M16 and M4 carbine rifles. His work has had a significant impact on the design of modern infantry weapons, particularly in the United States, where his designs have been widely adopted by both military and civilian firearms users. November 22, 1922, April 24, 1997, aged 74, cause of death, cancer. Helen Jacobs, tennis player. Helen Jacobs was an American tennis player who achieved significant success during the 1920s and 1930s. She is best known for her fierce rivalry with fellow tennis legend Helen Wills Moody, which captivated audiences and brought attention to women's tennis during that time. August 6, 1908, June 2, 1997, aged 88. Cause of death, heart failure. Betty Shabazz, civil rights activist. Shabazz grew up in Detroit, Michigan, where her foster parents largely sheltered her from racism. She attended the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, where she had her first encounters with racism. Unhappy with the situation in Alabama, she moved to New York City, where she became a nurse. It was there that she met Malcolm X and, in 1956, joined the Nation of Islam. The couple married in 1958, May 28, 1940, June 23, 1997, aged 57, cause of death, burns suffered in a fire. Jacques Cousteau, explorer and scientist. Jacques Cousteau was a renowned French naval officer, oceanographer, and filmmaker. He is known foremost as a name indelibly tied to the ocean, but also as a co-developer of the Aqualung, pioneer in marine conservation, and member of the Académie Française. June 11, 1910, June 25, 1997, aged 87. Cause of death, heart attack. Allen Ginsberg Beat, a leading figures of both the 1950s, Beat generation of poets and writers, and of the 1960s counterculture that followed, along with other famous writers Jack Kerouac and William S. Burroughs. June 3, 1926, 1997, aged 70, cause of death, liver cancer via complications of hepatitis. Don Hutson, first NFL wide receiver in history. The first star split end in NFL history and considered by many to have been the first modern receiver. Hutson is credited with creating many of the modern pass routes used in the NFL today. January 31, 1913, 1997, aged 84, cause of death, heart attack. James Stewart, actor. James Stewart was known for his distinctive drawl and down-to-earth persona, and for portraying the average American middle-class man, facing life's everyday struggles. Stewart's first big role was in Frank Capra's You Can't Take It With You in 1938. He went on to be nominated for 5 Academy Awards, winning one for The Philadelphia Story, 1940, May 20, 1908, July 2, 1997, aged 89, cause of death, heart failure. Ben Hogan, golfer. William Ben Hogan, August 13, 1912, July 25, 1997, was an American professional golfer who is generally considered to be one of the greatest players in the history of the game. He is notable for his profound influence on golf swing theory and his ball-striking ability. August 13, 1912, July 25, 1997, aged 84, cause of death stroke.